Do you want the good news or the bad news? Well, tell me. Okay, fine, whatever. The good news is the transfer deadline has passed, and I feel like we've done good business. Not exceptional. We've got a couple of really good young talents. We've spent a little bit of money because we've made a big sale. Team wasn't quite happy, but I couldn't turn down this sort of money. The bad news is we're not very good at football, which admittedly is quite an important bit of bad news. Yeah, bit rubbish. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. And as you can see, we've lost both games. Checo forever beat us 2-0. To be fair, both pretty close games. Late penalty to make it 2-0. They literally, Old Brown had like one chance and scored it. Yeah, a little bit annoying. But we've made a bit of fruity business, my friends. I'm pretty confident, as long as I can get a tactic this week, we've made a few tweaks, that it'll all be okay. First off, I've hoovered up a couple of children in my shenanigans here. We've got Julian Silva. He's 20 years old. Like, for us, I think this is the way to go. There's a lot, obviously, we all know about South American Wonder Kids, Brazilian, Argentinian Wonder Kids, all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of leftovers that aren't quite Wonder Kid level, but not quite make it. And so I'm scouting a bunch of basically contracts running out, and that's where we make our money. Okay, the club's in a little bit of debt, so I'm going to hoover up extra children, even if they're not quite first team, and try and make a little bit of transfer money that way. This guy's 20 years old. He's a decent right winger, stroke inside forward, inverted wing back, plays the number 10. I don't think he's going to set the world alight, but I think he'll be a good squad player. The scouts rate him. He's fairly selfish, but he can play in a couple of positions, and he's balanced a normal personality. He's normal. Brief interlude there. The missus came home and the dogs went mental. Okay, so next up, this guy, a little bit more excited about, Arturo Ruiz. He's only 18 years old. His physicals aren't the best, but they should improve a bit, but he's like an exceptional passer of the ball. He's got some really nice numbers. He's arriving on a free transfer. Happy about him. Next up, that's what we need to talk about the outs first, because there is a big fat out. Now, you remember that my reserve team was full of crap. I've tried to get rid of as much of that as humanly possible, but as you can understand, it's hard to sell crap. It's hard to give crap away. But we've sold a bunch of players. Matthias Rodriguez has gone for 300k, which you saw before, but this is the big one. He's very good. I know he's very good. He wanted to leave, though. Manuel Iniguez. Like, he's an exceptional player, but he's 29. He's on 10 grand a week now. We were never... It was the highest value he's ever going to be for us. We got a bid in that was quite low. He started to get upset about it, and I was like, you know what? If we get a big bid... And it was a big fat bid. 1.7 million going up to £2 million, which, you know... We didn't get all the money up front, but that essentially clears the debt. I couldn't turn it down. That did upset a few players, which hasn't helped. Got rid of a few frees and stuff, but we spent the money. And I have signed, as you can see, a £250,000 player. Maybe a bit too much, but I like him, and we needed that position. First, so you saw him. Rimbaliti, we've just got this guy on loan as a little backup right-back option. He's a smiley boy. He's all right. Scouts think he's rubbish. I think he's all right. We've got Luis Miguel, 90 grand, 21-year-old Brazilian wonder kid. Decent player. Nothing exceptional, but I'm thinking more of a player that can be a good squad player. Maybe we can make a little bit of money on in the future. He can play as the number 10, left winger or right inverted, which we don't play. And then we've got Thomas Soltani, who's our new goalkeeper, because our current goalkeeper is just awful, and I needed somebody, he's not exceptional, but just to challenge him and he's going straight. He's going to be our number one, because you'll see the ratings of the goalkeeper. It's like his arms have gone. And then the big one, Jeremias Merlo, 250k, going up to 450k if he plays 50 games for us, if he plays a bunch of internationals. As you know, that's always my preferred way of buying young players, because all young players are a bit of a punt. Even a good wonder kid can get a horrific injury and it can stunt their growth and they never make it. I like doing that because then you're saying, if they make it and become a first-team player, then I'll give you some money, which I'm happy to do because they're good enough to become a first-team player. Also, with the 50 games, it doesn't count towards the transfer budget, but more importantly, you can have a season out of them. If he performed exceptionally for a season and then I sold him for a massive profit, I never had to play him for the 50 games. So, and also 20 international appearances. Here he is here. He's 20 years old. I think he could be very, very good. And he suits what we're trying to do perfectly. Inverted winger on the left, because what I was hopeful was that this guy was going to be the new Suleiman, and he has played horrendously. So we're going to try him on the right-hand side this time. We've made a few tweaks to the tactic. Haven't full changed it yet because we're not that desperate just yet. Rosso can come in at right back. So overall, pretty decent. There's a couple of players that I wanted to get rid of. The reserves is still full of randos, and some good youngsters as well, but mostly random people I can't get rid of. Contracts running out at the end of the season is that's going to be Christmas. So it's still gonna. How have these got such long contracts? Like 2 more years. Okay, whatever. We'll try and get rid of some, but league table wise, still okay. 2 points. Game in hand. It's fine. All the teams we've played are above us. Today we're playing Deportivo Riestra, who are 18th in the league. This is... Can't lose. Mustn't lose. If we lose badly, potentially we just drop straight into the relegation playoff section here. How's their form been? Okay. Horrendous. And they've got us, and then they've got a couple of good teams after this. So we must win. So, Merlo... It's coming. Good name as well, Merlo. Class. Playing on the left. I'm going to give Padano another try, but on the right-hand side. He is a natural right winger, so maybe that's just more his position. The link holder's been playing well, but he's unhappy that we failed to strengthen at right back at depth, even though we signed a right back because Rosso's back from injury, and Gonzalez is also a right back. So we should be fine on the right back front. We're going to miss that guy, but not too much. Look at this goalkeeper, by the way. It's he's averaging 6.24 in his last 5. You know, some players you just look at and go, why are you so bad? Thank you, Loki. Thank you, Loki. I'm recording. I don't understand it. Brian is suspended, unfortunately. We'll bring... you can go in for you. And then... Pagano, one of our good youngsters, has announced he's leaving at the end of his contract. It's a year and a half away. It's quite annoying. It just means I don't want to develop him now. I'll just sell him in the summer. Right, boys. Okay. Need a positive performance here. Merlo. I know it's a lot of pressure for a youngster, but I need you to carry this team, okay? It's a fair whack of money, but you know when you make a big sale, you feel like, oh, I should treat myself. We are both in the same kit. Good. I think we're in the yellow socks, okay? Brilliant. Right, here we go. Can we see some decent football? I think one of the more worrying things, we haven't conceded that many chances, but we have created incredibly little. Right, the Liquor Hold, Indy. Liquor Hold, lovely little 1-2 there. Little step over. Okay, this is fine. Monsieur. Starting run down. Lovely, still going. Lays it across. Indy has a pop. All right, good. Good start. Bright start, boys. I want to see decent possession. I want to see actual chances with an XG over 1 by the end of... Not including penalties. Over 1 by the end of the game. I know I'm asking a lot here. Merlo. Oh, look at him. Like a young Eden Hazard. That touch reminded me of. Okay. That's nice. Is he on? Is he on? He's offside. He's offside. Okay. Decent start. Come on. Need to just get a win. I think he just passed to the ref there, but that's okay. The only team we've beaten so far is the team that we were least likely to beat. It's going to be one of those seasons. Union are 7 points clear at the top. We are now dangerously close to the relegation zone. I think we'd be fine keeping our jobs as long as we just stay up this season. Like Merlo. Oh, lovely touch. Little dink. The wind. The wind's whipping around, you know. Oh, he's missed the sitter. Block it. The wind is like swirling. Okay. Away. No idea who's attacking and who's defending that ball. It's just a mass of black shirts. Benitez. Oh, what a save! That's a save! Did you see it? Did you see it? Like, a corner happens because the goalkeeper stuck out his arms and prevented the goal going in the net. And as a little consolation prize, the attacking team gets a corner. Just because we haven't seen one for a while, so I thought I'd explain the rules. Oh, we're not very good. Okay. Need to do better, lads. You know what? I'm just going to play the youngster. I've had literally, and I mean that literally, the actual word literally properly, 60 bids for Fernandez in the transfer window. Just endlessly. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's go to up top. Drop you to support. Fernandez. Brotti. I have an all-rounder with not that much pace. What's his passing like? Very good pass. So he's okay. No, deep man forward. As is. Okay. Please, lads. At least win the XG war. But okay, so what happens here? I know it looks like a handball, but what the goalkeeper, when you've got arms, you're allowed to catch the ball. As long as it's not a pass back, you can You can actually use your hands to catch the ball. You can't hold it too long. Oh my god, we are not very good. I didn't expect us to be like perfect, but oh yeah, there we go. Go on, Indy. Go on, Indy. That'll do. Bit behind. Oh, Padano's just absolute rubbish. He's absolutely rubbish. He's supposed to be really good. It looks like he just doesn't care about being here. Let's bring on our little Brazilian. And the DMs are playing quite well. Let's leave them to it. Let's give Rimboletti his first appearance. Just see him right. We can't get sacked. There's a reason why I'm in a hotel room and not buying a house or renting a house. Just in case. Let's wait until the end. It's not. I'm saying I'm not defeatist, but let's just keep a hotel room. Let's Jose Mourinho it. Keep a hotel room to the end of the season, just in case. We don't look very good at all. All right. Let's just go a little bit more agricultural. Rimboletti, you can be a bit more supportive. One of these is going to have to come off. Probably do both just for tiredness. Who's the better? Not great. He is wearing a cap though. Still good. All right. Attack, please, lads. Please, don't let it be like this. Absolutely nothing. Oh, so annoying when you do go change the tactic, go really attacking, and there is zero effect anywhere. I don't think the XG's moved in about 25 minutes. I think we had a shot at the end. Can we steal something? Right, let's try and take some positives from this game. The goalkeeper did use his arms twice. He's playing a 6.5, which is actually genuinely quite a bit better than the previous one, which is... We've been comfortably beaten. Comfortably beaten by the second worst side in the league. That, my friends, it's bad, isn't it? It's bad. I'm trying to think now, tactic-wise, what other, based on the players that I have, transfer windows closed, what else can I do? I can't really do a 5 at the back. I don't really have the centre-backs needed. I could play 2 up top. But I don't think I have any sort of a bit more reliable wingers that can sort of, you know, help out defensively a little bit. Have a quick look. Yep. Bowsed and goal drought. Most of that's not my fault. All right. Some scouting. I'll worry about that later. I want a fine for my centre-back. Excellent stuff. This is my team. Maybe I should play 2 goalkeepers. I know that's not normally allowed, but once they see my goalkeepers, would they go on then? You can have 2 goalkeepers. He's actually doing worse. He managed to sort of start well in that game and just fall apart. Let's just make you a goalkeeper. Just focus on trying to stop the ball going in the net. And then we've got plenty of DMs. We don't really have any sort of... All our wide players are just really, really attacking. With not a defensive thought in their head. So I can't... I was tempted to go like a... Could still... Can we do... I kind of like this. A deeper 4-4-2. We have the strikers. We've got... This guy can play striker. Alright-ish. And it allows us to give time to the youngster. And play him where he wants to be. Okay, we can play a version of 4-4-2. I'll change up how we're playing a little bit. I don't know. I'll leave it. Comments. Tactics, guys. What do you reckon? I don't really have wide midfielders that can tackle too much, so they're going to have to, if we're going to play wide men, they have to mainly be the attacking version. They're not going to be helping out. Think of Anthony, but I was going to say Anthony, but shit. Think of Anthony. So we've got loads of Anthonys, which is worrisome. I don't know. Right. I'm panicking a little bit. I just need to go over this. I feel like we just need to go over this little hump. I just feel like a couple of wins, sort it out, get to the end of the season, then we get the whole summer rebuild. Like, we can spend a bit more time in the summer organising the team a little bit better. And now I've seen a lot of these players, I know what we want, that sort of thing. But let me know in the comments. Help me. Please help me. All right. Leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.